and welcome to Arteagan Daily Bread, your spiritual board meeting for Monday, June 1st, 2020. I am your Madam President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Feel free to stay for all of the psychic, tarot, and astrology reports. Feel free to skip ahead as you are guided. It's all good with me. I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Into the minutes recap, my loves. How has your quarter moon been over the weekend? So about Friday, there was that quarter moon in Virgo. Quarter moons are for adjustments. There's two every month, the waxing quarter moon and then the waning quarter moon, as the moon is increasing in light and decreasing in light. And it's a time of adjustments to how you think or how you feel, an internal adjustment, or an external adjustment where you've got to communicate with someone to make the adjustment, or you have to take action yourself to make the adjustment, or you have to, something's got to happen where you make an adjustment. Okay. Doing those adjustments on the quarter moons, either changing your perspective or your mind or how you're feeling about something, or physically changing something, it directs how your full moon is going to go. So this is more than just a full moon on Friday, June 5th. It is a little penumbral lunar eclipse. It's the first, it's in Sagittarius, 15 degrees Sagittarius. So it's the beginning of eclipse season. We usually have them back to back. This Friday kicks it off back to back to back. So how is this little itty bitty baby little penumbral full moon lunar eclipse going to go for you? Well, Thursday-ish, Mercury met with the North Node. So as early as Wednesday through Thursday and Friday, there could have been important messages. There were actually important messages. There actually were clues to tell you what you can expect at this June 5th full moon. And I always say to take notes and to keep track of significant things that are happening and things that you're feeling, especially dreams, because it will help you look back and say, oh yeah, this connects to this, and oh, that was on a quarter moon, and that was on a full moon, and that was on an eclipse. So into the President's report. Everyone will be feeling extreme this week in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to do my best in doing what I can to help guide you through the energies that you are channeling. And that's what I am most excited about. That's what I'm most excited about. Into the astrology report. So, my loves, we do have, let me bring my little thing up here. The sun is now in 11 degrees Gemini. The moon is in 14 degrees Libra. Mercury is in 4 degrees Cancer. Venus is in 14 degrees retrograde Gemini. Mars is in 13 degrees Pisces. Jupiter is in 26 degrees retrograding in Capricorn. Saturn is retrograding in Aquarius at 1 degree 35 minutes. Uranus is in 8 degrees of Taurus. Neptune is in 20 degrees of Pisces, and Pluto is retrograding in Capricorn at the 24th degree. We also, my little loves, Tuesday, June 3rd. Did I say turd or did I say third? I can't tell. I can't. I could have said turd, but I could have said third. I don't know. Tuesday, June 2nd, and the 3rd, the Sun in Gemini will conjunct Venus retrograde. I feel like, I know this is coming out Monday, but just like for you guys to just like get your antennae going. I feel like this is going to have a very spotlight effect on something that your heart is invested in. I feel like there could be more coming to the surface, more coming to light. Now, when Venus goes direct, after that is when you can expect some more clarity, like clarity. But we're in a shadow. We're entering Tuesday, June 2nd. Mercury enters shadow for the retrograde, for Mercury's turn to retrograde. Well, here I am. I'm already here. Watch these first days because Mercury will return over this path once we get about a week into July. I know this is a lot to throw at you guys. I know it's a lot to keep track of. Just feel free to replay me as you're vacuuming, as you're doing the dishes, whatever have you. Okay, but back to Venus. So the Sun in Gemini will conjunct Venus retrograde Tuesday, June 2nd and the 3rd. So over those 2 days, and maybe even as early as Monday, I don't know, maybe you have something kicking off a little bit earlier in your chart, but just keep an eye on it. That this, and it could also be two different things because it's Gemini and it's the sign of the twins, it's duality, it's double the trouble. It's, you know, there could be two different messages coming through, there could be two different things that come through, or two different areas of life pulling at your attention even, but I feel like it's going to be whatever. Look at where Gemini is in your chart, and that could, okay, kick stuff off. Whoa. Ooh, that was weird. That was like a little slide. So where Venus is retrograding in Gemini, when the Sun first entered Gemini, like all of these different points are different points along in your development to bring something to light concerning that area of life. So if Gemini is your second house or your sixth house, it's a very practical, those are very practical houses. It's your resources, your money, your day-to-day, your daily life, your routine, your work, your colleagues. So there could be a giant reevaluation of one or both of those things if they're both being activated. But these are these little moments where big developments are made. So it's like maybe an example in the office, there's tension between a couple of people and there's no movement where everyone lives in the tension. But then there's one day in the office that is different from all the other days because maybe you have a client or you have someone or there's something happening in the business that brings this tension between these coworkers to a head, and then someone says something or someone does something or something's revealed or loose lips, and now there's a development that moves the story forward, that moves this tension forward one way or another, and then it leads to other little dominoes falling. These are those moments, okay? So just keep track of it. Oh, I'm so chatty. I said about Mercury entering the shadow on Tuesday the 2nd. Yeah, watch these first days, Monday, Tuesday, because Mercury will return over this path, over this area, once we get about a week into July. So July will have a little, okay, it'll be more clear and clarity and, you know, there's a lot of retrograde stuff happening. So the Sun in Gemini is applying means that the planets are moving into this connection with each other. So if you and I are like leaning into each other, that's an applying aspect. If I'm leaning away, the planets are going away. That's oh gosh, separating. It's they're separating an aspect. So that's what we mean when we say that. The Sun in Gemini is applying into a square with Mars in Pisces, and the square is tension. So expect tension until about Friday, Saturday, June 5th and the 6th, but I feel like it's more leading up to the lunar eclipse. I feel like this tension is just going to be applying, and I'm just determined to wear velvet in California right now, so that's why I'm like warm. And I don't have the light on. So expect that, oh shoot, that's right. Sorry guys, I only just found it, the chart for the US. I'm going to probably save it for the eclipse live stream on Friday, June 5th. I will put that up shortly. It should already be up, but if not, it'll be up shortly. And you guys can tune in. I'll do the US and how it's going to be affected, and I'll do global and all that jazz, okay? Okay. I have something else. Okay, the Sun in Gemini is also applying into a square to Neptune in Pisces until, I think kind of like after that, until June 11th-ish, next Thursday. That could be like genuine confusion or genuine inspiration. It could be you think that you are inspired, but you're confused, you know. So we'll dig into that as we get closer to it. And it also take into account how does that work natally for you. Okay. That was a long astrology report. Okay, into the psychic report, my loves. Psychic report, The download is till it happens to you. Till it happens to you. Ooh, okay. Page of Swords, Three of Staves. Someone's learning something that they need to experience in order to learn it. And it feels, that's till it happens to you. I feel like that's what that is with this Page of Swords. The pages are they're novice. They're learning, they're beginning. They work for the knights. They work for everyone else to gain experience, to learn what they need to learn. And I feel with this Three of Staves, it's very commerce, it's very business, it's very, having expectations. There's definitely a change in the wind. Whoa, we have the Emperor with the Seven of Staves. I don't know who that is, but they are very, very clear about their boundaries, and they're very, very clear about their advantages, their tactical advantages, their strategic advantages, their everything. They have leverage. This is someone with major leverage, and they have major walls and boundaries. Two totally different. I hope these two are not about to clash, because this person is not taking the right approach to this person. Do you see that? How this person could be sort of like expecting, very open and waiting, and maybe even communicating in a very, I want to say immature. It could even be that. It could be, and not sweet immature like the Page of Cups, where they're very sentimental and they're very sweet. It's more that you don't know what you're talking about, or you don't know how to talk to someone, or you don't know what to say, or you don't know. And it's I feel like the pages are very awkward that way, where they're just sort of bumbling around, communicating messages and all that jazz, but someone over here is like not having it. Ooh. And then they run right into a brick wall. They run right into catastrophe. They steer this chariot right into an absolute, I don't want to say fail or failure, but whatever it is, it just totally, so this could be happening right now. This could have already happened. This could be something that you are going to be experiencing in the near future. I hope that I'm talking about these energies enough so that you can feel this out. Because what I'm getting is that whoever this Page of Swords is, and I do feel like it's a person. I do feel like it's an actual characterization of a person. This person feels like someone who's actually sort of cocky, who's actually sort of, I don't think they see themselves as a Page of Swords. They're showing up to me as a Page of Swords because I'm the caster. They might see themselves perhaps as an emperor, but they're coming up to a real emperor who doesn't play these little games, who doesn't, someone here's, and I don't think that they think that they're playing games. They're just immature. So they think they're sounding serious. They think that they're communicating maturely, professionally, strategically, honestly. Their perception, but their perception's limited to, I don't know, whatever it's limited to. So they're going in very confident, and they just ran right into a no, to put it lightly. Eight of Swords now doesn't know what to do. Ooh, until they do know what to do. One last. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this gets resolved. I feel like this, so whatever stage this is in for you, it gets resolved. it gets resolved because it's like, this Page of Swords has to keep, and this is true for all of us at different stages of learning different lessons. That's why there's no judgments here on Watch Natalee. That's why however long, whatever someone takes to learn something, we don't ever pass judgment on it, because there's always something that takes us as individuals a really long time to learn, and it just keeps going on and on and on. When you're done learning what you're here to learn, you die. That's just how it is. So you don't ever want to be done learning, because that means you're like, okay, goodbye, so enjoy life when you can enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this person's Page of Swords, this person is and this person could be an emperor in other areas of their life and with other relationships and other whatever, but this lesson they're learning. So in this lesson they're a page, and in this lesson they had to be stopped because they needed to, like we all need to do, run into the brick wall and figure it out, and figure out how we did. It's very justice energy. Justice energy is what I'm feeling with this, because I feel like this person, this Page of Swords, is learning. It could be about authority. It could be about authority, because the end result is charity. It's reciprocal energy. It's someone lending a hand out or a help up to someone that has more to give, that has something to spare. And it really is about generosity of the spirit. It's about nobility of the soul. So I feel like that's something this person's learning. Let's clarify the Page of Swords, please, and the Three of Staves. Interesting, till it happens to you again. Ooh, look at what just came out. The Wheel of Fortune, and then you know what? The Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Staves. Look at all that. Look at all that beautifulness. Look at that. Look at that expectation. The expectation was so high. It was so beautiful that everything's going to be wonderful, that I'm going to be stable. I'm getting stability. Like this Page of Swords, if you're the Emperor and you're dealing with the Page of Swords, this person's biggest dream was stability. So if they have any greediness or any kind of like, whatever it was that was really immature, whether it was pride or greediness or, I don't know, or even if they just, something about the way they communicate could be sarcastic or something, or negative. So if they're really negative, they really had this dream of stability, which is kind of sad. Oh, there's Justice at the bottom. Yeah, this person needs to, and all of us need to do, this is basically the process that we all go through. So you gotta not get what you want in order to look at the situation and look to see how you got here, what you did to contribute to you getting in this position right here, right now. And if this is about the future, if this is something that you feel like is probably going to come to pass, or it could come to pass, then what you want to think is, what can I do and how can I think that will set me up in a position that will benefit me in the future? It's really about making your bed. Making the bed the way you want to sleep in it for the future when the time comes, versus sleeping in the bed you already made and you have to deal with it. Okay, let's clarify the Emperor with the Seven of Staves. Emperor with the Seven of Staves. My goodness. Oh! We have counterparts. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are an absolute match. You really are. But this person, this Emperor, actually is stable. And Page of Swords just dreams of stability, just wants to be stable, wants to be, and maybe they have this within themselves, or maybe they want to create this, whatever it is, that's their sort of expectation, that's their wish fulfillment there. But they're only a page. They, in this part of their life, in this area of their life, because I'm feeling like with the Three of Staves, there's already been a product that's been shipped out on the ships. That's why he's looking out. It's like he got the burst of inspiration in the Ace of Staves. He went out and found a partner in the Two of Staves. They put together a product and sent it out. Three of Staves. Now they're waiting. Now he's waiting to see what's going to happen. Is there anything that's going to come back? So I feel like they're not really a page, but in this situation, they're learning about something from a very inexperienced standpoint. Let's take a look at the Tower with the Chariot here. Four of Pentacles, interesting. So this page, they blew it up because they were holding on. And you know, here's the thing about the Four of Pentacles is that what you hold on to becomes heavy. And there's two ways to look at that. What becomes heavy weighs you down. And you can't move forward. Or what you have becomes heavy and creates a stable foundation for yourself. This ended up holding this person back. I feel like this was probably fear, like not really opening up. I feel like this person just didn't open up. That Page of Swords is a little bit, it's a secret spy card, but it could, oh, maybe that's what it is. So some of you, she's saying that you were like, not that you were secretive, but you were really holding back, like in that scorpionic way, that Four of Pentacles. Interesting that it's showing up this way. A little bit of a guard up, a little bit of like mistrusting. And this could be like a father issue, like having an authority figure issue. Okay, let's take a look at the Eight of Swords. This is the wall that someone had to run into. But it's like it blew up and they didn't understand right away why it blew up. Because that's what this is. It's a narrow environment, but you only perceive it to be a narrow environment. It's your perception. Oh, the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is relative. I feel like this Page of Swords probably experienced this way because of these expectations. And I feel like there was a nice message. There could have been some sort of, this could be a rejection of some sort. It's showing up like this though, where there's something nice. There was a genuine good feeling here, but someone just didn't feel it and couldn't see it. Like there was some sort of nice offer and maybe you didn't even take it because it wasn't like what you thought or what you expected. It's interesting. It's really interesting. I don't know if this Page of Swords, I don't know how much self-knowledge they have about themselves. I don't know how self-aware they are about this. Let's keep going. Let's take a look at the Sun because this is the point where they do. This is the point where they do become aware of this. How this happened, how this played out. Like what was really happening. Does that make sense? Tell us about the Sun, please. Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this is the answer. I feel like this is the answer for this Page of Swords. See, they're really a Queen of Wands. Thank you. They're really a Queen of Wands. In their life. In their general life, they're a Queen of Wands. In this situation, at this time, they're a Page of Swords. They started as a Page of Swords. But they really are just as interesting. This is very crafty, the Seven of Swords. This is very strategic. It's very smart. It's very street smart. It's common sense. It's common sense. There's a choice that is made about what action to take, and it's finally the correct action. It's finally the appropriate action. It's finally a match is what it feels like. It's finally a match. That Lover's card feels like a choice in love, a choice in relationship, but it also feels reciprocal. And sorry. Sorry. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Three of Cups, reunion. Reunion. So it works. Someone holds up their boundaries. So you could have the smallest role to play in all of this. You could be the super boss, emperor, king of pentacles over here, and you just put up your boundary, that's it. See, this is really interesting. If you're the emperor, all you have to do is put up a boundary to anyone that is not on your level, and people will either do this and they will get to your level, or they will fade away. It's just the truth. This person meets the emperor at their level. At least at a king and queen level. They figure it out. They look within. And it leads to a reconciliation. It's it's celebration, it's happy. It's really happy. It's really, really, really nice. It's like, what more can you ask for? So this is a really good spread for till it happens to you. Interesting. I feel like this person's really, like I'm telling you, they're a queen. This person's, they're established. They've got something. They've got, you know what I'm saying? They really do. And they really are. So if that's you, you still have you still have that. And what this feels like is probably the process of maturation for this person. And this is just observing how it's done, or how someone does this, or how one can do this. So if this is a Scooby snack for you, you can still learn from this. You can still learn that even when you go for something and you don't get what you want, and you don't get the answer or the reception, you don't get what you can go back to the drawing board, and you can really figure out for yourself. Ooh, Justice energy. The bed that you made, and then the bed that you want to make. This fell right into my lap, flipped out. Take time to breathe out. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node energy. Step out of your comfort zone. Take time to breathe out. Bring love into the situation at the bottom of the deck. So you guys, I don't know if this is necessarily out of your comfort zone, being the Queen of Wands, taking action, but if it is, step out of your comfort zone. It's probably more of this though. Mentally, that Eight of Swords, stepping out of your comfort zone and considering thoughts that you wouldn't think before, and considering, because there's a major difference here in energies. Like someone really thought one thing, the other person was like, absolutely not. Total blow up down here. Sends this person, to figure. There's love there though. Like this there was something really nice there. Really, really sweet. It's my Romeo card. And eventually they figure it out. So if this is a romantic relationship, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. You deserve love. You are lovable. Probably one or both of your parents did not love themselves, and XYZ. Okay? But there's something about this situation, like I said, if this is because of a family situation, this is definitely feeling rejection by your father. feeling rejected by authority figures, by masculine energies. Also, a father figure that never taught you how to get what you want in life, didn't teach you how to try. They didn't teach you how to talk to people or how to ask for what you want or how to negotiate. Didn't teach you something really essential and crucial in a healthy functioning ego in life, in living in the masculine part of life, because we all have masculine and feminine. We all have to make a home. We all have to cook for ourselves. We all have to feed ourselves. We all have to earn a living. We all have to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the masculine is what's sort of maturing here, is what's sort of, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So we got that. Divine Feather. Let's do Divine Feather for you. Crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your own reality. Love it. And that's what this person is going through. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. That's exactly what this person did. Universal laws and truths are being revealed through what happened here. And this person figured it out, saw the light, using that energy to create their own reality. I mean, that's just like really learning and applying, and really like, that's cool. That's really cool. And then these two get to be together. So this is a really nice reading till it happens to you. I love that. And this person wouldn't have learned it until it happened to them. Like they couldn't have read it in a storybook and then like, oh, I got it. This person had to live it, whatever this is. Okay? That's cool. Okay, let's move on. Correspondence. My email is thefirst.arteagan@gmail.com, so feel free to reach out with any suggestions for the channel or drop a note to say hello. Old business, nothing. New business. Oh, I do see a note. June 2020 calendar is up. Everyone go ahead and take a look. The YouTube will be these dailies, exclusively for these dailies, and then Patreon will have all of the weeklies for all 12 signs, exploring all 12 spheres of life. It's really, really cool. It's fun. I love the spread that we do. It's basically the zodiacal spread where we do every single house, and it's just really fun. Okay, that's like it, you guys. Thank you for this really positive, good karma exchange. I consider it an honor to serve you, and I am grateful every single day for that honor. So thank you for your support here. I can't thank you guys enough for valuing the weirdness that I have to give to the world. I love you guys immensely. So until tomorrow, I'm sending you guys all of the blessings and many, many blessings on your heads. Bye.